for me to think about Sasha Banks. I call her. Oh, anyway, shout out to all of y'all, the viewers, the supporters, the followers, the subscribers. We're gonna have a goodie because, ladies and gentlemen, it is a full house. We already know the co-host Unhinged Dre or Unhinged Batman,
champion of the world.
So, and you know, the cousin of the pod, Suplex Dinner Club. Shout out to ADRAIN. Also, go visit, talk to him in the building website and all of that. And you already know, the best dancer of them all, my guy, VASHAY. Ain't no way if you don't call VASHAY. Shout out to all of y'all, but y'all know this is how we're going to kick things off. You already know, coming down to the ring. Before I got to say this, I'm serious. Send all artists, all musicians. I don't want people to get caught up. Only gonna play hip hop here. No, I said it before. I'm waiting for a Randy Orton song. I am waiting for even a Drew McIntyre type song. I still will blast it here on We Wrestling. If it's fire, it's fire. We wrestling fans. You know we listen to everything. You can't be a wrestling fan and tell me you only listen to hip hop. I ain't gonna lie. You can't be a wrestling fan and tell me you only listen to rock. Yeah, right. Especially in 2025, you know some hip hop bangers. Fiend. Oh, no. All right. Too early. Shout out to my guy, Robert. You already know. Shout out to the whole The Faction. That's right. The Faction. Like Robert, Dilly Pull, Dreamskate. All of y'all join The Faction. Don't miss none of the action. Yeah, what Batman said. Ladies and gentlemen, coming down to the ring with Future X. I know we played this song years ago, so how fitting. We hear it now. Years ago, we played his song, Yankin'. Well, now, in 2025, Future X with the song, Still Yankin'. Hear that Hartford swag, you heard? Spark up already. Thought I was going to have to wait a little bit.
I'm still yanking, y'all still biting and still hating. Cause all y'all smokers low, and I'm still blowing Gary Payton. Starting 5, don't gotta throw no subs, cause everything is blatant. They bump me on TikTok, y'all rock clothes, I rock nations. Gold on me, no datings, just riding, roll raging. Run you over till my axle crack, I'm showing no patience. Kicking doors, no waiting.
You know what?
Look like Haitians, screaming.
Just cause it's We Wrestling Podcast.
Always hot, they all on me. I don't chase money and fall on me. Don't make me shoot like a ball on me. Like my last name, ball homie. Was stressing, we left me. LaMelo, free my niggas,
Sorry,
big
let me
treasure.
stop, let me stop.
In the medals, free head, free bevel, it's tears and I'm still yanking on you hoes, packing 4 foes, trapping off lows every year in a row. Still tipping like young Dro, still killing shows, still kicking those. I'm still yanking on you hoes, packing 4 foes,
We Wrestling
Podcast every year in a row. Still tipping like young
The whole effing show. Got my guy VASHAY, Suplex Dinner Club.
Still cussies, real MC with that hammer. Might run up but can't touch me. Might be from the same city, but I'm clean and you dusty. Only guys can trust me. Most you niggas is undies. When you die, it's go funnies.
Travis Scott.
And fighting, so the one
I
you
can't
can
grab a collar in the middle.
nobody, but every day I make money. Staying paid in full. My son will go out like Sunny. I'm always holding shit down. I can't go out like my pop. All my niggas still close. We ain't go out like the ops. Fuck you.
Alright, before we start, before I play the entrance, I'ma say it, y'all. Y'all know what's gonna happen. I'm sorry. That will forever hit different now.
I'm still yanking on you hoes, packing 4 foes, trapping off blows every year in a row. Still tipping like young Dro, still killing shows, still kicking those,
still yanking. All right, man. Shout out to Future X. Oh my gosh, Future X still yanking. Shout out to that Hartford, Connecticut love. You already know. Tell me if you got music, instrumentals, whatever you got. Send it to us. We Wrestling Podcast. We would somehow find a way to turn up to it.
Man, and you know the beautiful thing about We Wrestling, man, we got the West, we got the South, we got the East up in the building, man.
Talk that talk.
Oh, get no better than that.
Talk that talk. Talk that coast to coast talk. You heard?
Ain't nobody
You feel me?
Everybody getting their bars off and everything.
That was a bar.
The thing I love is
The
that
Get Your Bars Off podcast, pushing the narrative. So my God,
Yes.
Ari starts.
You know, the beautiful thing with the wrestling, obviously, there's things that we all come back together. You know what I'm saying? And then we all have
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about wrestling. The story, it's older than us. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. And I love how we stick together. I love how you can start a chant and everybody join in. Like, I'm hoping that everybody says, Fupa! Fatu! Yeah.
Mic up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Dre, you can't boot him out for this.
I mean, because really that was their...
I am Sirr Frass.
Wrestling, we are in wrestling.
Oh, that man,
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
she thought she was doing something.
Anytime you could have had your champion take a loss and be protected.
Peers, who as it appears, ain't on my tier.
I'm excited. It should be fun.
Now than I was before. To be honest.
You're hated by cats who ain't like it. That ain't my
I don't count the cash in. The cash in don't count.
from itself.
And I am WW.
Yo,
We Wrestling podcast.
R.I.P. to Batman. You know what I'm saying?
All right. It has nothing to do with that. I'm mad he said that because the timing of this. R.I.P. to my brother Dorian Blair. R.I.P. to our brother Dustin Ryder. We Wrestling podcast.
Hey, if I'd known I needed a mask, I would have brought my Black Panther down.
Talk to him.
I ain't gonna wear it, but
Real Wakanda on him. A Spider-Man on Juneteenth. A Spider-Man. Oh, he got the real one.
After Grand Slam.
Oh man, I was gonna grab mine, but that.
yeah,
Oh, man.
it's okay. Hey,
okay.
next
All right,
time,
All right, Bashay. Yeah. Cool. Nah, I
Let me
can't
put it down.
put my black
Let me put
payment.
it
Yeah, I can't even wear mine. So, We Wrestling podcast. Well, Bashay is here. I'm glad to see him. Believe it or not. And then Suplex Dinner Club, the cousins. We Wrestling podcast. Like I said, go to talk to him in the building. Recently dropped episode. I can't wait to see the next episode. So it's a lot of promos this week. It's a lot of promos. A lot of interesting ones. Matter of fact, let's get it. Because this one is going to handle a lot of topics. It's a lot of subjects. We can talk about most of this. What the fuck is happening? We can do it. Will be Gunther, the world champion, versus who next? Goldberg. Well, I should say who limping? Goldberg. What is your thinking? Well, what's your thinking? Because I don't know what they was thinking. What is your thoughts?
And
what is that?
I don't know.
Yo. All right, I'm happy as the Georgia, but are you happy with the match? Are you happy with the match? Are you happy was about to transpire? Are you happy with the build up for this? Are you happy? Are you happy with this man entrance? Yo, throwing the Hulk mask over Spider-Man is crazy. Yo, we had to have at some point it gotta stop. At some point it gotta stop. Yo, pardon me, y'all. Excuse me. 1 second. I got it.
I can't even see right now.
My fault. 1 second. Yo, it's only us now. It's only us. Yo, you good? You put the mask over the mask. You put the mask over the mask. Are you good?
I didn't know you was gonna start with that. You could have gave me some warning. Goldberg?
That's right. That's right. Goldberg is next.
Let's
y'all.
go.
Oh, see, WWE, see, they lucky because WWE don't play. Everybody else a little bit more lenient. But that clip, Goldberg came out. He threw his combo. Slow as fuck, but he threw it. He didn't trip. I was proud of him. 2 steps later, my man's limping. Hobbling. I didn't know if he was going to make it to the ring.
Not to the knees. You are nasty. Tush, tush, tush. Oh. Yeah, I'm about to do it.
Let's go. Let's go. There you go. That's exactly.
I was like, damn, he ain't got candy bone syndrome already.
Let's go.
That man was so hurt. He had to be excited. This man said, no, what's up? Hey, he was ready to I know that pain. I ain't gonna lie. I know that pain. He caught that little, he's like, oh, no, I need to hug somebody. I just need to, what? He had to be a character? Oh, boy. Yeah, honestly, as much as I want to talk to, I am gonna give you a little credit, Goldberg. Cause boy, you tried your best to play off that hurt. It looked like it hurted. It did, yo. Man, like, yeah, I was just about to say that. For somebody put a joint, the first thing I said, like, damn, he ain't stretched. He just went outstairs. He just went outside kicking stuff. Yeah,
you know what? You know what reminds me of? Hey, you remember when you were a kid and like you had that one action figure and like the leg was loose, but you still try to like. You still trying to put him up, display him?
Vasshay, what's going on?
What happened?
You're supposed to be the good one in this situation right now.
Well, look, I gotta see it both ways, right? So when that happened,
blame Vasshay. Blame Vasshay.
Is he even gonna be able to run to do the spear? Is the question.
It's hurt. Look. Just hurt. Just the action figure hurt. Look. Hurt. Look at the bandage. Hurt. He literally went in.
Entire training until that matchup.
Yo, stop.
That's
just
running. Just walking. Not even running, just walking.
Goldberg, I hope you okay.
But we got to keep it a buck, though.
My question is, because we had our ha-has, I really do hope Goldberg's okay. But my question to y'all is, has they released how serious this is? Was it just a poll, or was it something more? Because Saturday night main event is a couple of weeks. Are they going to force this?
No, that's all phone combos and everything. So. I don't care what to say, man. Goldberg back in his time and his prime was WCW. Ability to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? To that WCW we didn't believe that Goldberg really.
Look at Goldberg camp with
Aaron Goldberg too was Brock Lesnar. Once Brock Lesnar came in, like, all right, now this guy might be able to whoop Goldberg's ass, you know. But yeah. With that being said,
now a little short fun.
Skipping the line. No, here's the real issue. With that being said, Goldberg, I tried to be nice, but now my devil side pops up. You said you were better than 99% of the people who are on the roster currently, and that's why.
Let's talk about it.
Wait a minute.
Let's talk about it.
Say that. Why did
Let's talk about it.
Wait, huh? What?
No.
What?
Let's talk about it.
He's lying.
See, I'm getting angry again.
Now I gotta go get my Now I gotta get my new Cybot mask. Now I need to go.
Let's talk about it.
Now I need to go get that.
Let's talk about it.
You better than 99%, and you can't even
walk. Hold on.
Getting hurt.
I mean, he still does a better spear than Jey Uso.
Yeet.
Let's be 100% honest though. Anybody who played football have the better spears. No, that's a fact. Like Goldberg, Braun Breaker, Roman, like anyone who plays football has the better like look of a spear. That's the better overall presentation of what a tackle is. That's why Goldberg, to me, Goldberg's best spear was against Scott Hall and Loaded like that bash at the beach.
Sure wasn't the most iconic though. I don't know if that was his best.
Okay, it may not be his most iconic, but his best like form.
What was his name?
Glacier was crazy. Yeah.
No, he tried to do a kip up, and he messed up the kip up, and Goldberg still that's
got
of the dark side when they was like, man, ain't nobody told this man to work. Kevin Nash, remember Kevin Nash was bitching about. He just send him out there. I had to tell him, yo, calm down. This ain't real.
See, all right, y'all taking the anger away because Goldberg did have some clean spears, bro. That looked
the one against Christian was clean. Yeah, he had some really good spears. Just from speaking about it, something told me I was like, man, I hope this ain't why y'all got rid of Jey Uso winning. But okay, whatever. I'll shoot for it. And I know we're carrying on the story of what happened a couple of months ago with Gunther, Bret Hart, and Goldberg. I know Goldberg's son is, interested in wrestling. I know he plays for Colorado. I know he got the dad tat. I know they're trying to build a story, and I know Goldberg said he was frustrated because he didn't get he didn't have his send-off match. He didn't have a retirement match. He really, really wanted that. I do feel like in the landscape of wrestling, Goldberg is somebody from that Attitude Monday Night Wars era that deserves that. Like what Goldberg did, even if he wasn't the greatest actual in-ring worker, like we lived that time. It was literally Coke, Pepsi, Chips Ahoy, Oreo, whatever you want to have across. You were trying to figure out who from WWF was going to go against Goldberg. This man was a beast. And unfortunately, his match with The Undertaker was absolute.
I did like
Triple H. No, his run with Triple H was amazing. I just feel like he definitely deserves to have a end of the career performance. My question is, are you going to let him win the belt and then Seth Rollins comes in and take it so he can win a match and have the belt?
That's it. Let's go.
So then he wins, he can retire. And then Seth goes, "Hey, I retired."
Championship title, and
then you can
out losing like the wrestlers do.
That's math.
And then you have Braun Breaker, the son of Rick Steiner, nephew of Scott Steiner. They had, Goldberg and Scott Steiner had their rivalry, so you can have that. Okay, this is the transition. Then, if Goldberg's son is apparently, going to be working at the Performance Center at some point, you can have that build up between Braun Breaker and his son. Who knows? But at this point, man, I'm just invested into. Even my fiance is like, I don't like this, but I'm gonna keep watching because something else is gonna happen, isn't it? I said, congratulations.
That's pro wrestling.
This is pro wrestling.
That's pro wrestling. There it is. That's pro wrestling.
I'm not gonna lie, WWE. We talked about other storylines. They always say this. They always have safety. Regardless, because once again, if you don't knock that hype for this match, the one thing that's going to keep you invested is the Money in the Bank briefcase. With that briefcase, you always gonna. All right, I'm still gonna watch it because it might get cash in. Like that aura right there is going to make you, like I said, WWE always do that. I'm not mad at them. That's smart, but they always have a safety.
Hey, your mic is out, Frass. I don't know why, but it's out.
Yo, well, Frost works on his mic.
Yeah.
Y'all hear about MVP taking the shot at Shawn Michaels, but at the same time giving him a little bit of a compliment at the same time, man.
Nah, this is my first time hearing
because I got everybody, man.
Hold on.
He's like, I don't rock with Shawn Michaels. I don't like Shawn Michaels, but he is a good seller. Like he gets people to care about his matches and everything. But I never really like gelled with the dude, you know.
You're ox to MVP. If you're friends with Triple H, you are the ox.
Hold on. So when did MVP say this, Dre?
This was sometime after last week's episode.
Because I got a little critique of my guy MVP. He's a homie, but I got critique of him, man.
Right. You gotta keep
Like
it real with your homies.
this critique of, you know, Triple H never viewed Bobby Lashley as nothing more than a mid-card champion, whoop-de-whoop, da-da-da. But AEW has currently booked Bobby Lashley as a mid-card champion. Like we haven't seen AEW book Bobby.
What happened?
I'm not trying, as a guest of you all's pod, I'm not trying to walk in here with smoke for AEW. I'm not.
No, you straight. You straight.
I just want to keep it a buck. I just want to keep it a buck.
Nobody gonna ask you.
Nah, you know what? I just want to ask.
No, hold on. Turn about Micah. You're not slick, Adrian. You're not slick. Oh, that's good. I don't want to sound like I'm saying. No, say your feelings. You're not going to use, I'm not, it's WE Wrestling. I don't want to talk about it. No. We talk about everybody.
Yeah, get your rounds out, pimp. We straight. Yeah, no,
I don't need your excuse me, pardon me. No. You want something to drink? Go get it. We're not pouring you drinks in this kitchen.
People in the past have accused me of being an AEW hater and all that. Okay, and I just wanna put it out there. Like, yo, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I put that out there. Just
I get it.
Yeah.
But the strongest of mid-carders.
So I had to call
like, what are we talking about, bro? Like,
I said in the sense of like, you know, he could beat up everybody in the main event title picture. So it's just like,
yo, Adrian, what was you saying?
Bet.
Yo, Adrian, what was
bet.
You
That's
saying?
all I gotta say to respond to that. Bet. Like, my nigga, like.
So like, he's a strong mid carder though. We know he can beat up everybody
Adrian,
in the main card. We just
Adrian,
it's just we're waiting for him to decide to take the title. I guess
you are a visitor. You can walk away. The neighbor's not going to complain, Adrian.
No, I'm just asking. I'm not trying to step outside.
He's not here.
I'm just asking. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there. Like, MVP's been talking super spicy. He's been talking super spicy to Triple H, and I understand that. Respect, But let's hold your current employer to that same light. Like, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Business, that's the most over thing in AEW programming right now. And it's currently
not in Mexico.
At that glass ceiling of mid-season ceiling. Like, that's
I'll assist you on that too, because when you also think about it, you also have Powerhouse Hobbs. When before Lashley got there, they were trying to make into kind of their own version of AEW. I mean, of Lashley. And then you have the Ops, which is a direct side correlation to the Hurt Business, even though Samoa Joe was also part of the Beatdown Clan. So you have these parallel groups who are your babyface. Well, one's a babyface, one's a heel squad, but like these are your powerhouse people who should be in the main title contention, and you can't get past the Nashville country singer wannabe, Hangman Adam Page. So what are we doing? Like, your main employer is actually disrespected right now.
You shouldn't have invited both of us at the same time. You shouldn't have invited both of us at the same time.
I love it. I love it.
Hold for the hot tag.
I don't want everybody to sound like me. I don't want everybody to have the same opinion.
I will say, this doesn't remind you of somebody else. Like, this is something else that's going over people. Like, you talking about MVP not speaking on this and that. Well, the reason why he might not be thinking about Triple H, look at his role now in AEW.
From Sumac is something a little off.
And I ain't gonna lie, this kind of remind me of that Swerve energy.
Yeah.
Like you only when I mean like you only say something when it's in your favor, when it's going against your grain. Because once again, like you said, you're not Tony Khan is literally booking Bobby Lashley the same position.
Right.
Legit, the same position. Yeah, they gave you the tag team titles. Not even say it's a bad thing, but bro, like they gave you tag team titles to show you are here.
Yo, justice for Private Party,
bro. Just like Swerve.
They have been on a milk carton. I have not seen them boys since they got smashed by the Hurt Syndicate, bro. Like, and the funny thing is, I'm hearing WWE is actually interested in Private Party as soon as they contract with AEW is up. I don't know when that is. You already know Nick Khan. He already mentioned previously, like, yo, when them contracts up, we snatch them. And there's been talks about
we saw the mob boss. We never see that man. Never see that man. The one time we seen him and he spoke, he said out his mouth, bro, straight up. I'm signing everybody. I dare you to release him.
He pulled a Suge Knight. Come to death row, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I dare you. And then after, if you think about it, after he said, I dare you to release him, how long was Ricky Starks after that?
Oh, he got him immediately.
How far after he said that was Mariah May? Look at the people that he's highlighting, shooting to the moon. And fun fact, a nice segue. So I heard another rumor, and I want to hear all y'all feelings about this. I'm hearing Seth Rollins' squad's not done.
Oh no, I heard that too. Yeah.
And you know, out of all the people that's rumored to join Seth Rollins' squad,
Ethan Page and Ricky Starks.
And Ricky Starks. They're not even WWE born. I didn't like it, but I'm not gonna hold you. Ethan Page near Paul Heyman.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
That is something else. That to me, that's the Randy Orton of how people like compare to Evolution. If Ethan Page joined that group, Ethan is Randy Orton. Because he's definitely next up. Underneath Seth, like he will already look like, yo, you're going to be the next villain of this squad. You're going to be the reason why Seth Rollins go back to babyface. Ethan Page is a Paul, bro. Ethan and Paul Heyman, bro, is
cook food.
To me, honestly, it's more dangerous than Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman on Pro.
Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
100%.
A problem by yourself. The villain, the way he moved to be a heel. It's so old school and fire.
I mean, most of that is, we got to be honest, is because Seth Rollins is a herb. Like, we got to be honest. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why it's really cooking that Ethan Page and Paul Heyman together makes perfect sense. Seth Rollins is a herb. Like
he ain't lying.
Like the motherfucker been positioned as one of them guys, but he heard he lame.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't put Seth in as the top wrestler in WWE right now. Anyway, until that motherfucker completes a Phoenix Splash for one. His Phoenix Splash is the Adam Cole Panama Sunrise. It's never complete. I never get the benefit of somebody having a moment. It's like an always okay. But I never get it. Now it's just a transition move for him. Like, watch Seth do the Phoenix Splash.
Pre-knee injury. Pre-knee injury.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, you're not even doing one of your go-to moves. You've never executed. It's always a transition move. Like, he'll do it, and then he'll roll out. Like, he'll land and roll out of it. I'm like, all right, you're not doing your thing. Okay, cool. We can just change it. That's fine. That's all right.
Probably hurts for him.
Give me heel moves then. Like, change your whole landscape. Just give me a heel move.
I'll give you a heel move. John Moxley beating up the production assistant, and now they're getting sued for negligence and civil assault. How amazing is that? The same day I took the MVP note,
Good
I took that
segue.
note. So that was that was how I do it. Like after we do the show, anything I see Friday, Saturday, Sunday, until the next week, I write it down. So some of it'll be like from like a couple days, but we didn't get to speak on it. So I might just bring it up just to get our take on it or whatnot. But that is hilarious, bro. The cameraman, the camera production assistant was like, "Yo, I am not part of this show, bro. Hey, look. No, hey, this wouldn't have happened if they had production meetings. This wouldn't have happened if they had production meetings, bro.
Sam had that camera.
Hey, this was the cameraman. Like, what the fuck, dog? Don't make me take you down, Moxley. See you got the three-man jujitsu.
Home didn't know nothing about that. Is kind of crazy.
Third place in the three-man jujitsu tournament, bro. Like, stop
wrestling, blah, 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 this and that. But nah, bro. I didn't sign up for this. I'm pretty sure that's not in his contract.
No, not at all.
You might get choked up. You gotta accept it.
Like, hey, I'm a cameraman today. You're gonna need a cameraman today, and you're gonna need a dash cam tomorrow when I run his ass over.
Right.
Moxley thought this was WWE.
One more Dre. This is the cameraman.
Moxley thought this was WWE, where like all the people that they use are like NXT.
They get paid bumps, so yeah, they get
The cameraman was like,
I learned a fun fact. I didn't know Shawn Spears played the cameraman when the Undertaker died on the outside and hit the cameraman, because I was using that as an example. I'm like, man, the Undertaker cameraman went down, and then I found out it was Shawn Spears. I'm like, oh, wait, he might be on.
Hey, this cameraman's gonna be the new green shirt guy. He's gonna be
angry cameraman.
Yo, get out. Get out.
Oh, gotta hold the camera no more, motherfucker. Front row every shit. And he paid for my flights and hotel.
That's it. For the rest of his life.
Man.
Speaking of AEW, Grand Slam was fire. I ain't gonna hold it. I enjoyed myself watching AEW Grand Slam. I really did. I did.
Yo, Xavier Woods, shout out to him. 10 years of celebrating up, up, down, down.
Yo, no, I'm not letting you do that. Yo, no, I'm not letting you do that. AEW Grand Slam. Yo, the way you just did AEW was
that was
crazy.
a nice transition, Drake.
Wow.
That's actually important in making money. Salute, Drake.
I'm just getting the old shit out the way.
T-Rex stole my hat. Yo, that was one.
I'm
trying to catch up to today. Like Friday through Saturday.
That is the co-host on his Unhinged Drake. You hear me? Please,
I'm sorry.
Please, that is the co-host from the whole effing show, Unhinged Drake. Go follow his product.
Hey, why did he just skip over AEW like a YouTube ad?
No, bro. Like
without any drama or anything. Like,
why are we watching this? Why are we watching this? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Mystical or Khalil, whatever you want to call him, he got one of the biggest pops. Not doing that. Not doing that.
Oh my God. Yo, hold up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yo,
he said we'll be back after these messages.
Hangman Page came out on the TV. When I turned it on, I thought my junk was stuck on Telemoon.
Talking to the people.
Hangman Page showed out. We're not doing that.
Talking to the people.
We're not doing that.
Let's talk about it.
No, I ain't done. Because you try to skip over them, so I'm going to skip over you. Because how dare you skip over Tony Storm getting one of the biggest pops? Huh? Let's talk about it.
Dare you?
No, shut up. Because Sasha Banks didn't get that.
20 seconds.
Tony Storm got a bigger pop than Mercedes Moné. Let's talk about it. Mercedes Moné. I cannot wait for All In. Fans, viewers, faction members, supporters. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. But y'all better tune in for the show after All In.
Yes.
I am roasting him and his girl, Sasha Banks. I'm not even calling her Mercedes.
You want to roast her for being the world champion?
Because on All In, I hear
titles?
everybody.
The new CML though,
but she's
champion?
going to lose.
No, she's not.
Going to lose. I understand Tony needs time. No, she don't. No, she don't. She already did that. I forgot. She was so on fire. Yeah, I forgot she left for a little while.
Why do you think Tony been wrestling?
My girl is.
Why do you think Tony been wrestling and defending the title
finally.
No Dynamite Collision.
Yo, I'm man.
Getting her lane out of the way, bro. She
straight up,
right
and I'm
now,
gonna flip
bro.
it in the future. I'm gonna
She
have
about
a
to hand
split
that
screen of Sasha Banks doing her dumb dance, and I'm gonna have the chicken noodle soup video. That's all she did. She stole the chicken noodle soup dance. So don't talk to me about that.
The GOAT.
Don't talk to me about that.
You know what?
Who can't come up with a new gimmick after 5 years?
This is the funny thing. Ultimo
Tony
Dragon had 10 titles and ain't nobody complaining. Everybody loves that shit, right?
You want to talk about that?
When Kenny Omega had 3-4 titles, it was cool then, right? But she got down.
Once again, you didn't hear nothing
Talk
I
about
said.
it.
Once again, Sasha Banks, who's been the same, always been the same. That's why it's so easier to call her Sasha Banks. Bro, nobody, Drew McIntyre, bro, everybody, no. Cody Rhodes, changed. No. Like, what do you mean? How do you leave a promotion for a year? You even went to New Japan, the ultimate spot where you should have a new gimmick.
It's funny. Y'all would be gassing anybody else if they did this.
You come back.
You be
and
gassing anybody else if they did this, bro.
Like, come on, bro. Come
Why
on,
she
with your
got
past
you in your
tense
feelings?
wrestler. That's what she is. A past
She's the
wrestler.
GOAT. She's the GOAT. And everybody has their best match with her, bro. No matter how much you get down, bro. Everyone has their best match with her, bro. Okay, she can't do a promo. She's a promo. But everybody has their best match with her, bro. Tony made one person, Mariah May, bro. That's the one person that's the best match with her, bro. But outside of that, that's the one person she made, bro. Sasha's made people, bro. Sasha has made Charlotte's whole rivalry. Her big rivalry was with Sasha Banks, bro.
We're talking about main people.
Charlotte.
What's
her
he did. Hey, he did it, not me. Hey, he did it.
Hold up. I'm not done. Yo, best rivalry in NXT with Bayley. Best rivalry, Becky Lynch. She was the reason Becky Lynch first got noticed in NXT was when she wrestled Sasha Banks, bro. Everybody I remember Carmella had a good match with her. I was like, damn, Carmella, I guess, could wrestle. That was because of Sasha Banks, bro. Everybody she wrestles has their best match with her. Chris Statlander has the best match with Sasha Banks. Athena had a bang with Sasha Banks.
You brought up Mariah May. You talking about great wrestling matches.
No. Because I saw earlier y'all was like, no. Because when we had our text message, you was like, there's no way any stars. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everybody has their breakout performance against her, bro. What are you talking about?
Once again, you're talking about good wrestling match. Salute to you. Pat on the back. It's wrestling.
That's what makes you start.
You brought up Mariah May. You did it, not me. So who did Sasha Banks make? I didn't say who did she have great matches with. Who did she make?
That's what I mean. She had a great match with her. She had a great storyline with the matches.
Who?
Those matches with Bayley, and they had stories to them. They just
made Bayley. No.
The whole horsewoman.
She did make Bayley.
Like, what are we talking about?
She did make Bayley. She did make Bayley. I will agree there.
I'm not gonna say she made Becky on WWE, but on NXT,
she made
Becky a 4 horsewoman. Becky was drifting, bro. And then she had that match with Sasha. After that, they had a rematch. After that, she got thrown into the fatal 4-way. Bro, that's what got her even called up, bro. What are we talking about?
Nah, you saying she made Bayley. That's more than enough to your argument. That's more than enough. She made Bayley. Like nobody else made Bayley in the NXT.
I would say that match against Bailey was like a trendsetter for sure.
Nobody else made Bailey. That was Bailey was made because of Sasha Banks in that.
It ain't just the matches either.
But right now,
it's the little things she do in between, and she did it again this week, and it just reminded me like, all right, I need more of that. Back in NXT, before I bring up what she did on Grand Slam, I remember there were times where like the kids be up over there, she just snatched the sign, ripped the shit, do all type of like that old school heel type shit, right? So this time, what happened when Toni Storm attacked her and everything? She clinched to that fan up in the crowd, like nigga. The crowd was like, "What the fuck?" Like Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné is holding me right now. Like, what's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it's just the extra little things that she do outside of just the in-ring shit, bro. Like her promo got to work on, but everything else is.
These wrestlers got to chill out on interacting with the fans like that physically. They got to relax on that because
I agree.
You know, we just finished hearing about MJF and this fan running up on him. Frass, I showed you the clip of me and MJF's interaction.
Yeah.
Like
MJF don't care, but Mexico
like dog, some of these wrestlers gotta chill on that shit. Like some of us fans in the first row, some of us got hands. Some of us are like that.
Yo, I'll just say you and Mexico,
you know what I'm saying? Like
hop the guardrail quick. Real quick.
Yeah, some of us are like that. Some of us are like that. So these wrestlers gotta chill on that shit. They gotta chill on that. Like I get getting the fans invested, but they gotta chill.
Well, if you remember, like in the '90s and stuff, like you knew the barrier of the character, and the wrestlers knew. Like most of the wrestlers do that. So we got on TV, like we understood that. Nowadays, people think like, oh, this is like one of those prank things you see on TikTok. It's like, nah, you can get your ass beat. Like
for sure,
I'm not jumping in the ring for it. I agree with you.
No doubt.
No. Mexico is 2-2 now.
Nah,
2-2 in attacking AEW.
We go crazy.
When they go to Mexico, bro. 2 for 2. I swear. Yo, I'm in San Diego.
Crazy.
I'm in San Diego. There was a time I used to go to Tijuana like once to twice a week, bro. And I was telling my boy Ari this earlier. I'm like, bro, like I would see people get sucker punched like almost every single time I went, bro. But like,
it gets hectic out there.
It gets hectic out there, man. It ain't fucking happening to me, but but we see it go down to a lot of people, and I'm just like, damn. And now I see like first Don Callis, and he still got that scar, Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh boy, left his mark literally. Hey, he gave him one of the anime scars like Luffy does in One Piece and shit.
He gave him that Boruto scar. I'm just gonna take that right there across the eye. Just gonna take all that.
That scar got a backstory.
Want to know how I got these scars?
Flashback and everything. The background music. Yo, but then MJF, man. But no, I swear, when I saw this, I must have watched this shit like 10 times, bro. That entrance, that was the biggest pop in AEW since I'm gonna say, I don't want to go too far back. I ain't gonna go to Punk, even though like it was a Punk-esque type of pop, bro. I'm trying to think like maybe like a Sting retirement type thing, like it was ridiculous, bro. It's top 3 AEW pops.
Easy. They were singing the song, everything.
Bruh, I might even say, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what?
Eddie would be proud. Eddie would be proud. What's going on right
there?
Now?
I'm sorry. That right there beats. If that's right up there with the CM Punk, bruh. I watched that shit so many times, bruh. And the crazy thing about it, like, it's even bigger than the Punk, bruh, because it ain't Punk. It's Sin Cara. I didn't know that he was that nigga like that.
That's the thing. Like, he's
Yo,
he's one of them ones. Like he's actually that's the thing. He was so good. Like when he left, it was like okay, Mexico treated that. And I'm trying not to be disrespectful about. It's like when Kobe died. Like the CMLL took a huge loss when he left because he was like the prominent figure for a long time. Like Andrade was one too, but he was in New Japan. So like you had a lot of these things going on, doing a whole different things, but he was like one of them ones. So for him to leave CMLL to go there, that was huge, right? Because they still didn't have like the best type of relationship at the time. So when he came back and was like, "Nah, that version of me is done," oh man, they lost it. They lost it.
Whole thing over,
bro. When they played that music,
my thing is why I think he bought so much. The ring size difference.
Mm-hmm.
WWE ring is legit bigger than most other rings.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I knew Sin Cara was that dude backstage.
For sure.
I knew he was like
he'll reach out and touch you.
I know he's like 2 or 3 backstage, just putting hands on people. Like I let y'all win out there. I get paid to let y'all win out there. But back here, you better put some respect.
It's real out here. It's real. It's real. It's real.
Like Adrian,
it's real to me, damn it.
It's real. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. It's real.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
Play that shit y'all want.
Adrian the Hulk mask. We gonna put the Hulk mask over.
Straight up.
Adrian just reminded me.
Yo, man.
Adrian just reminded me of something.
No. See, now I gotta hear the story. Now I gotta hear the story.
Hold on. They was like, yo, Sin Cara. I mean, Mystical. He was like, yo, what
the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me?
That shit caught me by complete surprise, bro. Because like,
he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. I'm protecting him. And see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am. I'm not the nice one. I'm driving now. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You know you better than anybody else know. And I know me better than anybody else know me too. And they better put some respect on my name, because I am the truth. So help me.
Bro.
Y'all gotta stop driving past. I'm driving now. Like
no,
that's 101 crazy nigga talk.
But once again,
if a crazy nigga talking to you and say I'm driving now, y'all need to turn around and go.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of this situation. Because that nigga crazy. You don't want that, bro. I'm driving now.
I think they're gonna take his personality that he used to use in the heel way. Because they keep saying R-Truth and then they slowly mention Ron Killen.
Hold up.
So I do think when he said I'm driving now, I think that's Ron Killen saying, yo, R-Truth, you might see R-Truth backstage for a little while.
I'm driving now. It's
crazy. Now.
Crazy. You are insane.
I don't want.
You are the issue.
I got the keys.
You talking about
now.
I'm driving now. What?
You in your house? What do you mean you driving now?
Exactly.
The garage ain't even open. I didn't hear. What do you mean you driving?
The only thing you say to that is, "Excuse me, Arden."
Yo.
Excuse me.
No, you don't say none of that. Stop. That's
I'm
when you
driving
get punched in the face by whoever's driving. No, you leave. Whatever he's driving, you take exit. And the next exit, you whatever.
Hold up. I watched this man lose 90% of his matches on WWE for years. It was like,
fuck he talking to?
Yo, you killing me. Yo,
I need that on a shirt immediately.
Straight up.
Yo. When I heard that pop for him, I lost my mind. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? Nigga, I have to replay this shit. As soon as the music hit, I saw like young niggas. I saw women. I saw kids. I saw senior citizens jump up out of their seat. Every age range, my nigga. It was like they John Cena. No bullshit, my nigga.
Yeah.
This was the one time.
No, real talk.
I hate to give this nigga his props, bro, but this is the one time Excalibur was useful to me, my nigga.
Okay.
Without saying too much, he said just enough to give me what I need. He's won 1,000 matches in this place. I said, God damn, 1,000? So for all the matches he lost in WWE, he got it back.
You don't get to go home happy.
Yo, I saw motherfuckers jumping. I saw pretty females getting excited, nigga. I was seeing motherfuckers crying. I was like, nigga, for this nigga? Like,
I saw
yo.
pretty females. Yo.
I'm just saying, it had everybody. It ain't just like your neck beard to go crazy for moves and everything.
No, he's one of them ones.
In every audience, my nigga, the kids, the females, the teenagers, the adults, the seniors, both genders, my nigga, like everybody. That nigga hit with the
AEW, man, or MJF, whoever idea was it to take off his mask, because MJF actually got real heat. Like, he was heated for real. Not
listen, he was about to be a pinata.
Why you think he was about to jump? Why you think that dude?
Listen.
That is the most disrespectful. Yo,
oh my god!
Especially when he came back. When he came back, it's like, oh, he's back, and now you gonna do this to our hero?
Okay.
That passport better be tattooed on you.
He did, bro. Yo, come on, bro.
Tony Khan.
Wild, bro. That
Tony Khan. This is where you prove you're not the best booker to me, bro. Here's why.
Wow.
You need to have called an audible right there, bro. The objective.
He talking to? Who he telling me who I am?
The objective of a booker is to leave the crowd happy so that they want to come back next time, bro. And how would you have had them fans?
You don't get to go home happy.
If he would have beat MJF, you would have had that motherfucker sold out anytime they come there, bro. Anytime. Instead, you almost got your boys poked up. You know, like.
Yep.
And here's the thing, pause. But here's the other problem. Aside from that, because you've seen that reaction, bro. Like, damn, you know what? I need to call it audible. He's that guy here. I need to start pushing this motherfucker. Because if he got a fan base like this, and we could start showcasing him well on our TV, we might get that audience, and then we might have 1 million views again.
I'm not
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna hold you. I got rebuttal booking. I wasn't that mad because, like I said, MJF got heat, and they doing a partnership with CMLL. So I'm only assuming that they're gonna have AEW wrestle in like a CMLL show, CMLL pay-per-view. So the biggest match that they can have, you already got God tier Sin Cara. The fans is gonna go stupid crazy for Sin Cara and fight MJF. And when he wins on his stage in front of his hometown, they are gonna go bananas. Once again, this is return. We saw him get disrespected. Now you back. We already rooting for you more than ever. Kill this man. Because low-key, real talk, the fans, they want to kill him. You seen it?
We've heard reports,
Great rebuttal.
I want to say if I will agree with you. If you don't
I agree with you.
Send him over to
I agree with you.
No, it still stick with if, bro. It's still the if. If he don't send him over to CMLL, you're right. You're 100% right. That's why I said if they don't do that, you're 100% right. But if they go that route, that's smart booking. I'm not.
I will say though, I think that just that little segment of Daniel Bryan, being in the crowd and having this spot with some of the other guys. I think Daniel Bryan is, probably gonna be, I don't say be the bridge between the two, but I think he's gonna really help because he was in WWE when Sin Cara was in there. So I think he's gonna really help be like, hey, listen, this guy deserves some shine. So I think we need to do more with him in this category. And honestly, it'd be even dope because you're like, all right, cool, MJF did all this, and the Hurt Business is like, yo, you messing with our money right now. Hey, that's bad for business right there. Like you in the group, but you like this ain't real nigga behavior. So I need you tighten up.
I definitely see Bobby and Shelton going at this with MVP too. Like, bro, like that's your boy, it's your man, and he acting up. And you rooting on your man's crazy. Like, if y'all peeped it, MVP has been going more sick for MJF than the actual. Even Bobby, just Bobby alone, because he's supposed to be that guy, not to play Shelton. Like here, Shelton. But Bobby, he's supposed to be the leader of the whole thing.
Yeah.
MJF every week. Every week. MVP like, oh my God. My man's right there. Hey, like that. MVP is tight. He's damn near marking out for MJF during their promo. There's segments. Not even just promo, there's segments, period. Because I think that's going to lead up to the split.
I feel like that was, though, I mean, it would have been good in a sense for him to win it. But if they're going to follow it up, then that's perfect. That will definitely have more heat than he already has, especially with that crowd. But damn, now you definitely got to be more precaution. You got to definitely take higher precaution with going back after what happened,
AEW could do their job, but like Adrian said, we have maybe seen MJF can. He's one, and I appreciate it, but it's like, come on, bro. I'm concerned for you. Like they will hop over the barrier, bro.
Yeah.
So you need to relax because I know what we know him from what we've seen backstage on screen. If he can see that opening to be a big, massive heel. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I can see like a kid wearing a mask on and MJF snatching off his face. This is what I mean. You gotta be careful.
Hey, you know what?
Whoever's holding that kid is gonna kill him. That's why I said he needs to relax. They are different, bro. They are different, bro.
Tony Khan need to relax. He gotta relax on these multi-man matches. 7 on 7. And on the same card of 5 on 5, X-Men versus Avengers, bro. This is not Marvel Rivals, bro. Like
this is like having all your action figures all at
once. There's so many people they couldn't even fit around the ring.
It's a reverse lumberjack match. Everybody's in there. Everybody's in the wrestling, and I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, he got.
Yo, Tony.
Hey, them nose beers be wildin'. Hey, here's what I'm very.
Relax. Like, you gotta relax. Like, all y'all niggas in here, y'all got to relax. Like, I feel like everybody should just relax.
Halcyons. Yo.
Relax.
With it.
We love
Shout out to Nick Decatur. Oh man. Yo. The 7-man match. Shout out to Brody King, bro. It takes some balls, bro. Because I was like, man, that could have got lost in translation out there. You know what I'm saying?
What? That's why we brothers. I said, bro, what if they don't see the top hat? Yo, bro, you a little
might have not been able to read the abolish and then like got lost in translation. Like ice. All I see is ice, nigga. Let's pop it. Great goal.
Well, I'm glad it worked out, man. And Brody King did show up. I'm gonna keep saying I'm glad AEW keep displaying Brody King the way they are. But it's time to put him in the main picture after whatever y'all got going on. This man is it. Like, serious. He does everything. everything he needs. His gimmick works so good. So AEW born, he really doesn't need to talk. I'm not gonna hold you. Like Brody King doesn't need to say a lot of words to me. To be like, I'm here for you. He gonna kill you. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever faces Brody, this dude could grunt. I'm like, oh, you gonna die? He's hungry. Like, you about to die. You about to die.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. Brody King is doing what Wardlow should have been doing years ago.
But yes, but no, because man, he's just another one like Bobby Lashley. He's like another heavyweight that you know could beat everyone that they're trying to like present as like the top. You know what I'm saying? Like as great as Will Ospreay wrestles, I love Swerve. You know what I'm saying? I love like my Kenny Omegas and all that stuff. But like if you put them in the ring with the Bobby Lashley or a Brody King, like I'm just gonna be like, come on, bro, like.
But see,
come on.
Here's
not getting half that off on them for one, and then.
Well, I was gonna say here's what did it. Here's we all know, and I'm gonna say it because I always say it. Here's the promotion that did it the best. You had Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground had Brian Cage. They had Jeff Cobb. They had Judas Messiah. Like they had the big guys. They had was Ezekiel. Like they had the big guys. You could leverage them.
Ricochet was the world champion. Talk, and it made sense.
You had Phoenix. I'll do you one better. When Sexy Star was wrestling against Matanza, right? Like you had an intergender match, and it was still like, oh, maybe she can do it. Like you had those matches that were like, okay, this is very much lopsided.
Chelsea Green.
I showed my fiance because she loves Io Sky. I was like, and she likes Penta. Like, let me show you what happened when they used to wrestle.
Penta and Io was sick. That was sick. Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I always look at Io different.
But
Chelsea Green too,
yeah. But to bring it back to that, I feel like where AEW is right now, they've got to give Brody King a shot because you've had Samoa Joe in the title picture. He's won before. You know, you were trying to get Hobbs in there to try and do something, but now he's actually part of the Hobbs. You got Bobby, but you still need to show that a big man has character, even if he doesn't say a whole lot, and get a type of push to where he's fighting someone and the odds are against him. Maybe he's going against,
it should be Brody King. It should be on paper.
Yeah,
Brody King would be the perfect person for that. He should be the monster, like Dre said. When he was in that multi-man match, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Try to keep it in the kayfabe vibe, but for real, bro. Brody King will kill all of them. Like that's how I visually see it. Yo, y'all didn't, to me, respectfully, y'all low key didn't book him how I already see this man. That's why I know he should be world title. Y'all low key never booked him world championship contender, but every time I see him, I see a world champion.
Who you talking about?
Brody King.
Oh, okay.
Every single time I see that man, I see a world champion.
There was
and
one
y'all
person
haven't booked him like a world champion. That says a lot, AEW.
There was one person
never booked him to be a world champion. Never.
There was one person in that matchup on the opposing team that did stand out that I still have Brody King beaten, but I would like to see wrestle Brody King and on occasion, like if they wrestled 3 times, like I could see him winning 1 out of the 3 matches. Is the dude from CMLW? He was the standout on the opposite team.
Atlas?
No, his name was Valador Jr.
Oh yeah.
With the blue
That dude was doing all the innovative stuff on the opposite team that matchup. I was like, dude's fire. Yeah, he was cooking.
Definitely. Fantasy match. I need to see it.
Adam Cole came out looking skinnier than I've ever seen Adam Cole ever.
Stick to Twitch. Hey, hold on.
Come on, bro.
Everybody that's on this pod, subscribe to Adam Cole's Twitch.
I'm not even leaving.
Support the homie.
I mean, I'm a no. Look. I'm a skinny nigga too, Don't get me wrong. So
support the homie, man.
But I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a wrestler though. You know what I'm saying? I know it would look ridiculous. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Adam, you're scaring me because like you still look like you weighed at least 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
A little, maybe 190. You know what I'm saying? But now you're looking like you 150, if that.
Yeah, easily.
If that.
Easily.
So it's just like, if that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, we gotta eat some steak, Adam. I'm trying to get the Omaha steak. I'm right there with you. If you can't cook, Adam, because you playing Twitch, bro, get you a chef. You got the resources, bro. That's why it's inexcusable, man. I'm living check to check, Adam.
That's a
fact. I got a reason why I'm skinny, bro. I don't got money like that, Adam. But you, man, you a millionaire, bro. You should be eating steak and lobster every day, bro. Like, what are you doing? You ordering Pizza Hut so that you could
what?
Yeah. So like you must be eating things that I'm eating, but you a millionaire. That don't make no sense. But like,
he's saving money, bro. He's saving money.
Adam, everything I say to you, I'm saying to myself, bro. I know I need to fix my eating habits too, bro. I'm not a millionaire though, bro. Shit, help me out. I'm giving you the advice your friends don't give you. Cash at me so I can get me some steaks, bro. We can get together, bro. I'm tired of seeing my friends, and I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be jealous of my friends that be losing weight, because I'll be like, you motherfuckers, I'm trying to gain weight so bad, and y'all got so much weight that y'all can lose it. Motherfucker.
Hey, I give you some of mine. I got.
I don't want to hear
4.5 months. You can have it. I got to get ready for. I got to get a custom tux. You can have it. I got stuff to do. You can have it.
I swear.
I can give you 75 right now.
Straight up.
But that gives you though. I had a friend, and you reminded me of my friend earlier when you said that all these wrestlers can't be letting wrestlers get too close. See, me, I don't have that mindset because I'm a skinny nigga. But one of my friends, he a little bit taller, you know what I'm saying? He like 6'1". He went to a AEW show and he went to a meet and greet. And afterwards, he's like, I ain't watching them.
Relax. Like, you gotta relax. Like, all y'all niggas in here, y'all got to relax. Like, I feel like everybody should just relax.
I'm like, why aren't you going there? You're like bigger than all of them. He's like, I could beat them all up. He's like, I should be the wrestler. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like,
That's it.
Like, man, then get in there and do it. Drop all that bad if you want to, but they can see how easy it is, bro. Like,
who the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. I'm protecting him. And see, everybody got somebody that's trying to.
It looks so crazy. Adam Cole throwing hands with Kyle Fletcher when they got in the ring.
Super crazy.
Yo, oh my God, bro. I'm kidding. It was like me fighting Shaq. Like,
tough out here, man.
Yo, Kyle looks like I don't know. Kyle looks like 1 1/4 steps from being like a Proud Boy doing a parade down here in Nashville. Like, I'm just like, one time, like, man, you look like.
Who he talking to?
That's a wrap for you. Okay, one time.
Damn, what's Sky Blue do?
Who the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. I'm protecting him.
You saying Kyle Fletcher the type of dude who take his woman's last name when they get married?
I'm saying Kyle Fletcher and FTR go to a downtown bar in Nashville, and they roll up on some Titan players, and they'll try to show those good old boys a good time, and they get thrown out the back of their truck. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, God.
Woo. Hey, man, yo, don't get it twisted, man. So,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I gotta find a way to get out.
Huh? Yeah, done?
7-on-7, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, everybody was just
are you done?
It was.
Hey, Dre, why was that a tournament of power? Why was that literally?
They were already all outside the ring. They were already...
I'm like, wait a minute. What is going on here? Who's left?
No,
oh my God, Dragon Ball reference.
We gonna talk about something positive.
Okay.
Something positive, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm having a little negative to say at the end.
You started the show with a 7-man match.
Yo, stop it. You already talked about Cole. I need you to stop. I need you.
Shush, please.
You heard? You heard?
I can't. You look like Among Us.
It don't matter. Something good, something positive. Charlotte Flair, she been tripping out.
Okay, you know, hey, y'all, it's about my bedtime.
Cole, he needs to gain weight. I get it. I don't know when I'm gonna see Kevin Owens, but one thing was steady. Ain't nobody ready for my girl Asuka. I marked out. I ain't gonna hold you, but like I said.
Oh yeah.
Let me get my negative. I gotta say about this because I do want to talk about Asuka. I do gotta get this negative out the way. WWE, you trash. I'm sorry. I gotta say that because you just announced Asuka's returning. She's been out for what, 5 months? She can't get this. You could have put the mystery. Yo, they did a mystery thing for somebody for the men.
Yeah, for the men, and they put Jey Uso in it. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? But she's been gone. No, Yeet. Stop. None of that. No, Yeet. Yeet the flight.
It's a Triple H booking. You don't like that Triple H booking?
How do you not? Yo, that pop should have been big. First of all, that crowd was trash. That Monday Night Raw.
Hit that one with the dapping, man.
Sorry, y'all lived there.
No.
I'm sorry if you
Bring your mic up, for real. That crowd was so ass. Hey, it reminded me of that. Hey, was that that was Sue Surf Calico. Sue Surf ass. That crowd was so ass. That crowd was so ass.
Keep talking too.
Gave Goldberg the loudest pop of the night, and he was hobbling. He almost didn't even make it to the ring.
Let's talk about it.
What are we doing?
Hey, but you know, Green Bay's biased to Goldberg though, right? Wasn't his homeboy? Was it not AJ Hawk? Who was his homeboy that wrestled or did like a match? He played football back in WCW. Like he's always had love.
Oh, you talking about Kevin Green?
Yeah. Did he play for Green Bay a little bit?
No, he's more
or
so
is it just
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina, okay.
Yeah. I feel you.
But my bad. But Asuka, man. First of all, I was very excited because I know her and Stephanie Vaquer like really want to have a one-on-one match, but I felt like they could have given that a much better. Oh, that's a beat. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing all week. I might just watch this match, just critique.
Asuka top 5, better a lot. You keep saying that. And she number 1. The fire is still there. Yo, I do want to say.
That face paint was top 5 as well.
Yo, before I gotta get the negative out the way. Well, you know I'm gonna talk about that. I gotta say this. Asuka, hold on. I will say this, yo. I do say this. I could tell my girl was out for a while. I'm not gonna lie. And it wasn't because of the in-ring. In-ring was still good. But boy, my girl was breathing heavy. Never, as long as I've been following Asuka's career, I never hear her exhausted, ever. Like, she was exhausted.
Well, to be fair, they normally don't interview him, like, right after that match. Like, still have a moment to...
She's still the
yeah.
I don't care. Top 5. I'm stick to it. Top 5. Ain't nobody ready. I don't got Kevin.
Yeah, I definitely got to see her.
Let me have Oscar. Let me have Oscar. Let me bask in my glory. All right, I got one.
I feel that.
And the Gooner's already trying to chase her away. So let me dive in.
Yo, speaking of gooning.
Oh boy.
Yo, forget the match itself. Forget the fact that
speaking of Goonies is crazy. It's crazy. That's the ultimate segue. Speaking of Goonies,
hey, yo, Dre is awful when he's transitioning.
Get your shit off, Dre.
I had to take it. because I almost forgot about it. But what was the girl that Sasha Banks was wrestling, or Mercedes was wrestling?
Oh my gosh!
Is that why they cut the match short? I feel like they cut the match short. Like every time she was on the ground, her ass was just jiggling and just out.
Yes, sir.
I was like, it was like a little Lahidra, like a mini Lahidra, like Lahidra on Wish. You know what I'm saying? Like CMLL Lahidra, like the medium version. Like Lahidra, the extra large, she the medium, but she had the cakes out. You know what's crazy? Hey, Mercedes, even though you don't really got no cake like that, you had your little cupcakes out. And it was funny. I was like, yo, this is
got enough cake. She got enough pastry going
around.
Relax.
Right now they're like little corn muffins. You know what I'm saying? But they're growing. They slowly
Who he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am? Who the fuck he talking to?
It's getting there.
Who the fuck he talking to?
I'm done.
Storm was outside. What is wrong with y'all?
Ass out literally.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am?
Can I ask you something?
Shout out to Tony. That outfit she came out, the Carmen San Diego, that was fire.
Yo, listen to the clip one more time. I think this is so funny. This is actually the funniest part to me. Listen to the clip one more time. Like, really listen.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am?
Oh, was Ron clapping some cheeks? Like, yeah, you heard? Yo, was he clapping some cheeks? Listen,
who the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am?
Yo, that is crazy. You got people like
that's who was protecting the money. She was like, chill, relax. She was literally hitting our truth with the relax.
Taking it out on her. She's like, I'm not done.
Literally hitting with the relax.
She marked out what True said. I'm driving now.
Right. She should have went to the next town as soon as he said, I'm
hey,
driving
you should have
now.
dove out the car.
Talk to her, baby. I'm driving now. She's like,
hey, Frass, you should be like, he said, hey, as soon as he said, I'm driving now.
That's it. I'm out of there. I'm out of there.
You piss me off, bro. You ain't got me mad again.
Relax. Like, you gotta relax. Like, all y'all niggas in here, y'all got to relax. Like, I feel like everybody.
See, you done piss me off, bro, because y'all lying.
Straight up. Straight up.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm driving now.
I'm driving now. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, too.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. I'm protecting him. And see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am. I'm not the nice one. I'm driving now. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You know you better than anybody else know. And I know me better than anybody else know me too. And they better put some respect on my name, because I am the truth. So help me.
That's what it means. Zip. Let me just go ahead and get out this.
She marked out. She marked out. She said, "Oh,
out of there, out of there. Let's go out of there." Fuck that.
Ooh, bro.
Yo, shout out to the shorty in the background, man.
Oh my god. Yo, Dax was wilding. I'm surprised the fan ain't run up on Dax after the show in Mexico. When he came out, he was dancing on the crowd. I remember he got all up in somebody's face, threw the middle finger up in the nigga face and shit. I'm like, all right, Dax, get that heat on. Get that heat, Dax.
I told you.
Dax came out pissed like, I gotta work the cash.
Dax was throwing up his middle fingers for what purpose?
Just like all up in the crowd's face and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like when he came out, like fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? And there was one dude in particular was like right there, and he just like got all up and says like, fuck you. You know, I'm just like, yeah, Dax. Like,
look, they're a phenomenal tag team, but y'all know how I feel about FTR. So
the Stokely thing, at first I didn't get it, but it's starting to.
That's a goof, man.
I do like Stokely on TV.
That nigga goofy.
Yeah.
Goofy. He goofy.
Stokely is funny to me. I'm sorry.
He goof.
Yo, one thing we gotta make happen, you guys.
What did Stokely do?
We gotta make happen. Athena gotta be on All In.
I heard WWE is thinking about it.
Hey, let's go.
They better put
Let's go.
A hashtag campaign, Athena All In 2025 or what? But Athena.
Hey, what's her number up right now? What's her title reign number? How many days? It's been
stupid long.
Athena has held that championship down for
won
man.
The Owen Hart tournament.
I
really feel that way. Athena should have won the Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah.
And you know, for one thing Mercedes said that I'll give her some credit for, it was like, yo, for everybody you wrestled, there was like, who's like the woman that stands out to you? And she's like, out of everybody I wrestled, she's like, Athena's like special. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I gotta wrestle her again. Like, she's like nothing I've ever experienced. You know, and I'm just like, that's a major compliment to get for Athena. So I definitely think, especially with it being in her hometown, the running ROH, and Tony really need to do something with the ROH. He really need to split that that roster up and do something ROH. And look, ROH got more of a presence than AEW in some sense. And what I mean by that, is this.
Yeah.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am?
Yeah, I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
At least in Mexico. Everybody who had the biggest pops of the night outside of Ospreay in Mystico were Ring of Honor guys. Samoa Joe, Adam Cole, who else was up out there that was like a Ring of Honor person? They got two of the loudest pops of the night.
Okay.
I got can I get my 2 cents real
quick?
Yeah.
No. Get your shit off.
So, bro, those are AEW guys. I don't care what roster AEW show you on the website. Those are AEW guys. And another thing, AEW literally treats Ring of Honor when they was trying to build up when Ring of Honor is coming. We'll introduce the titles. We'll put it on our show there, and we got to show Ring of Honor for you to watch and see the titles. The titles is still on AEW. The champions is still on AEW. Ring of Honor has no special to it because all of the people on Ring of Honor is on AEW. If it's Dynamite or Collision, you will see the Ring of Honor talent. And the only one you don't see,
we should do like a brand.
The only one you don't see to me is the best one. That's a natural that will boost Ring of Honor is Athena. Y'all get her that little. Oh my God! Her inside and Mercedes should have been built way bigger than it was. They literally use that as
look. If you don't do this, AEW Dynamite and then AEW Ring of Honor Collision, and then you just do a brand split: half AEW Dynamite, half AEW Ring of Honor.
Make Ring of Honor its own. Give it a television and separate the superstars. The AEW, what y'all was doing with the titles, low key finish what y'all are doing. Y'all keep building up. Oh, these are the champions. These are the stars we're gonna have on Ring of Honor, but don't show Ring of Honor. That's so.
Yeah, it's nasty work. It's nasty work right there.
Show Samoa Joe. If you literally show Adam Cole, like even how we feel about him on weight, pop wise and fan wise, especially AEW, he's still over. Put him on Ring of Honor. He shouldn't.
I would say
AEW. He shouldn't. No. Once they start wrestling on AEW, I don't feel the special. How Ring of Honor is special. That's why NXT is special. And when the NXT superstar pull on the main roster, it's major because it doesn't happen all the time.
Hey, I got a fantasy plot. So let's say Tony's like, hey man, we're gonna split it up. We're gonna do ROH versus AEW. We have this, Dynamite or Collision, and you pull a little WWF. You have Samoa, you have Adam, you have all the ROH guys go in there and beat the brakes off people in AEW. It's like you're not about to come over here and mitigate these titles. You only exist because of Ring of Honor anyway. You only get your lore because of Ring of Honor. AEW only exists because the Ring of Honor guys wanted to do something different. And then you have the Young Bucks be like, yeah, we're about to, AEW's ours, but we want we want Ring of Honor too. You can do something like that, but I agree. You've got to do something with Ring of Honor because you made it a big deal that you were purchasing them and the titles were going to mean something. Now you're doing like ECW 07, 08 worse because it's Ring of Honor. Like Ring of Honor, like that handshake, right? That handshake that Ring of Honor has for every match, like that meant something. Those streamers meant something.
Made them different.
It made them so different. Pure wrestling rules, that made it different. So you got to go, all right, cool. Y'all going to value the sanctity of this ring. And all y'all out here doing some disrespectful shit, we're not having it. So from now on, we're like, you can literally have them be the enforcers or the gatekeepers of ROH. And you just go start stomping everybody out. We're like, you know what? Matter of fact, you're not allowed to wrestle for an ROH title until you prove your worth. You go over there. That's just my take.
I got some good takes, bro.
Ring of Honor talent on AEW for me to put for Ring of Honor. But and they be having Ring of Honor wrestlers. They be having Ring of Honor matches on AEW. Like, what you gotta do?
Hey, you want to hear a hot take? I've seen more ROH wrestling on Ashe Wrestling than ROH wrestlers on ROH.
Shout out to Ashe. Shout out to I'll be there next weekend. Shout out.
Hey, for real? I gotta catch that.
Definitely.
That's gonna be lit.
Next episode. That's fire.
I really like what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
One thing, one hot take, man. What would y'all do to revitalize the Young Bucks? Because, man, watching that show, everybody almost got a... I'm not going to say everybody, because coming out, Hologram didn't really get a pop initially coming out. He won the crowd over with the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? But you had Lio Rush in there, who really was the star of that match, bro. Lio Rush cooked food that match, bro. Cooked food, bro. Ricochet was in the match. Ricochet cooked. That was the crazy part. Hologram wasn't even the second most impressive person to me in the matchup. It was Lio Rush, then Ricochet, then it was Hologram. But I knew he was going to be the one to win the matchup, and of course he did. And hey, to Tony's credit, you put a lot of work into trying to make Hologram something, and by his entrance, that match going on after the Mystico and MJF for one, I was just like, look, you have Mystico get jobbed out on AEW, but then you're over here having fucking Commander Hologram. I can't even remember his name. I keep calling him Commander. Fucking Hologram. You have this dude damn near undefeated on AEW, but he's not really over like that. He gets over once the match starts because there's a lot of high flying stuff, and he's usually in there with another high flyer so that they could bounce off each other.
Might agree to it.
But you ain't getting no Mystico love. You don't get that recognition. So like, I'll give you props that you did get the crowd to give him some love. They were even chanting "This is Lucha" during that matchup. But they were chanting that once Leo Rush was cooking, bruh. Like, that chant first started when Leo and Ricochet was dogging you and the other luchador.
Dre just gave the Draymond Green. They don't love you like that over
here. Yeah, bro, come on, bro.
But no, so I'm saying everybody got like little pops. Everybody got somewhat of a pop. Oh my god, bro. The Young Bucks got no pop, bro. It was the most heartbreaking thing. Yo, Moxley came out. You know what's fucked up? You had the baby faces come out first and they all got nice pops. But I felt bad for Hobbs and Shibata. I want to jump Samoa Joe. That got to be a storyline. Because I just keep coming out with you and the fans don't even acknowledge us. They just chant joke. Like, nigga, like, I'm here, hello. Like, nigga, you can't say the ops. It's 3 letters too. 4 letters. You can't say one extra letter, one extra syllable.
3 letters, 1 word.
Ops.
Yeah, that crowd got crazy for Ospreay, so salute to Ospreay for that, man. And my condolences to Ospreay. Grandfather lost his grandfather.
Yeah,
went out there to perform, so salute to him for that, man.
Hey, yo, real quick, I don't know if you saw, but fans were wilding about that, and I was like, wait a minute, so we just becoming heartless now? Someone's like, oh, because he basically said he landed in Mexico, found out his grandfather passed, and like went and wrestled. And someone's like, oh, well, that's his job. He's supposed to do that. That's his job. It's like, fam, come on.
You about to turn around, get on a plane, and then what? Like, is it gonna like relax? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like and apparently because he was so close with his grandfather, it was one of those things of like, hey, this is it means the world to him to be here for this wrestling match. But we also know like one of his idols is gone. Like that plays grief and loss play different roles for people in different times in different ways. But just seeing people like wild out on Will about that, I'm like, fam, what the fuck? Like, we can't just be human for a second. Like, hey man, my condolences. Hey, you did your thing out there. There's always gotta be some extra shit.
Sometimes you gotta. As much as it hurt, you just gotta take care of business. And you know what? I'm pretty sure his grandfather would have wanted him to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. I remember I was like in college. My grandfather passed away, and I was like in the middle of like a class, and I was like, man, I can't take off class. Like, like as much as it hurt, I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to tough it out. This day sucks. But man, I know my grandfather don't want me to, miss this shit and then fall behind and fail. Like, fuck that. Like, bro, I gotta go harder now. Fucking I don't know if we said this, but my condolences to Alexa Bliss and her cousin who just passed away. That was another one that was like, cancer's a bitch, man. I fucking hate cancer, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, definitely. That's rough as fuck, man.
Liv Morgan got hurt.
Yo. Also,
Candy bone syndrome.
Also, we wishing a speedy recovery to Liv Morgan. Damn, we ain't gonna have Liv for no more of 2025. It's heartbreaking.
Crazy.
Girl, bro. Love some Liv Morgan, bro. Love
What
some
y'all do
lip
with
oil,
Nikki
bro.
Bella? Nikki Bella. What y'all do with Nikki Bella? Because that was definitely her next.
I would borrow conversation at the shop stun gun, and I would. You said
Yo.
You get Goldberg out the way, and then I'll get Nikki Bella out the way, and then we all straight. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jerry with the Tennessee taser on him.
Look, but you can stun.
That's hate. That's hate. That's hate. You better than that. You better than that. You better than that. You better
I got
than
a
that.
cousin, man. Yo, I got a cousin, man. That's the funny thing about gang culture, man. Like, you have them female gang culture who you just like you got on standby for a female actor. I think it was just like, yo, I got like one of those, and yeah, she like a Nia. She big. She like a Debo.
Baby D.
I would sick her on Nikki Bella in the heartbeat, bro. Just shake her down, bro. Run everything. Shake down.
Just run right on Nikki and be like, yo.
He talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he telling me who I am?
Who are the writers? And you know who should have said that? R-Truth. That's what EO Sky should have said to the writer, making her say that she was inspired by Nikki Bella and shit. Like Nikki Bella paved the way for EO Sky. Are you getting the fuck out of here? Like how did Nikki Bella pave the way for EO Sky? Or anybody? You are the last remnants of the Diva era. You are the very last remnants of the Diva era. Back when it was the bra and panty era. You're a bra and panty, gravy, mud wrestling, pillow.
Hey, talk to him, Dre. No, talk to him.
Talk to him. Your era. You're the Vince Russo era of women wrestling.
Brian Penny was lit, though.
Talk to these.
There was not one serious in the ring. There's not one.
Hold on,
serious
Adrian. I pressed the button. I heard you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dre. I pressed it. No, you don't got it. I pressed it. I told him I did it. You said Braun Penny match was fire.
Not one serious in-ring women wrestler who was inspired by Nikki Bella. There was not one in-ring women wrestler who was wrestling who said, damn, who saw her in the ring and then said, damn.
I will say this though. I will say this. If they ever brought back one night only bra and panties match, we got the thickies for right now. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Stephanie, Oscar, Bianca, Naomi, Rhea.
Yeah, we pod.
Now we're pod.
Now we're pod. Let's
the
go.
The stakes is cakes. Come on now.
One more time.
Now we're pod.
One more time.
Now we're pod. Let's go.
Now we're pod is crazy. I'm about to
Hey, from Vicky's Secrets to Thickies, come on now. I'm just saying. Look, but think about it. One night only.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Lola.
Hold on.
Hey, yeah.
No, because there's a lot of disrespect right now. So y'all really gonna leave out Fupa? Y'all really gonna leave out Fupa? I ain't nobody.
We not leaving out Fupa.
No. Hold on.
We gotta see that too. We gotta appreciate that.
Yeah.
We gotta appreciate all of that.
That's gonna be me on the screen. That's gonna be me on the screen.
All that. We gotta appreciate that.
I got it, yo. I got it.
That's all I had to say.
The performance bar was so unnecessary. Yo, no. Wrestling, y'all.
Oh shit, I gotta order some food.
Relax. I miss the lady, but I can't use her 2 hours. Yo. Okay, Jey Uso, Cody, who wins? Straight up. Who wins? Yeah, think about think about it.
Jey
Take
Uso
time
needs
to
to
think
win.
about it.
Jey Uso needs to win.
But no, I know. First of all, this is the way WWE been acting. I didn't ask you who needs the win. I didn't ask you.
I want Jey.
I have a question.
Once again, WWE's booking it.
Okay, I have a
Who
question.
wins? Yeah, I know it's easy to pick who you want to win, but Dre, if you was in the WWE, they talking about.
Okay, hold on. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Since we're talking WWE, we know Cena's leaving. Are you trying to add another heel if you're WWE? Because Jey Uso winning could be the start of Cody turning heel. Just think about it. It's low key brother against brother, right? They won tag titles together. They wild and they friends. Cody's got a mission to get to Cena. But if Jey comes out with that win, it's like, dang, Cody's not going to be in that main event title picture anymore. How's he going to feel about that?
They're going to do something to put Cody with, I'm guessing Logan Paul or some shit like that.
No, I'm good. I'm good on that. I don't want.
That's what I'm thinking. Something like that, just to get him out the way, because I feel like they're setting up Sami Zayn. It's already taken place in where he's Mystico. He's Mystico out there to them. He always wins every time they have a pay-per-view out there. He's always on the pay-per-view and he always wins. It don't matter who he's taking on, and he's their guy. You know, he gonna go out there and pander like heavy. He gonna go out there dressed up like them and everything, and he's gonna get the King of the Ring. You know, and what's the better story for Sami? Having to beat Jey or beat Cody? I would think it would be beating Jey. It make more sense because you could have Jey beat Cody and protect Cody and losing to Jey because you could cheat him, but you can't cheat somebody in the finals of the King of the Ring. You need someone to win definitively, you know? And Sami beating Jey, you can have Sami beat Jey definitively as opposed to Sami beat Cody definitively, you know?
I got Jey winning. If you want to talk about in-game, but I think he's winning King of the Ring, respectfully.
I think Jey wins the King of the Ring.
Yes.
If he wins King of the Ring, it's all Rikishi.
World title. Remember, I'm saying why. After he lost the world title and all of that uproar, I think that's the one thing they're gonna give him back. Like, oh, look at his accolades. I'm telling you. All right, well, watch and see. WWE, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah, they do it to where he won.
Yeah,
he'd won the Royal Rumble. He won WrestleMania Championship. He won King of the Ring. Yeah, I mean, I could see him I can see them doing that.
And then that's when it starts a story of somebody will turn heel because you got Jey Uso going through all his brothers. He's gonna go through Cody Rhodes, and I see him going through Sami Zayn.
They teased Sami and Jey the night after he won the title, but I could see them doing that where Jey wins over Sami, and then that turns Sami heel. I guess. But no, Sami got to be the baby face during his first title run, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's had to wait to get the world title, bro. Even too with all the carrying across backstage segments, you're never going to be world champion and everything like that. That's like you got to win now. Because people are people saying it dead on TV, you ain't ever going to be, you know?
That's a good rebuttal. But that also could lead to Sami turning heel because you didn't win. You didn't win the world title. It's not gonna happen immediately. Karen Cross gonna walk in one more time. Told you. I told you. I'm not shocked what's happening right here. I don't know why you pouting and sad and whatnot. I told you wasn't gonna win. Look at you. Sad for what? I told you you're a loser. You're gonna lose. You thought you was gonna win. No, you're not. You're not. You're kidding me. You're not.
No, you're not.
And that's when Siri snapped. Out of nowhere, he tried to save Jey because Jey would be the best way to start seeing me as a heel. So Jey, he's saving Jey Uso from whoever he's going against at the time, and Sami Haluva kicks him. and then really make him heel. Pick him up again. One more. You play into this new generation of crowd one more time.
What if he does the Batista Rey Mysterio, where he has the match and he loses, and he's just devastated? He's like, "Now I'm gonna kick your head off."
Yo, that was an iconic moment. I was like, what? Yo, when I was young when that happened, I was like, what is Batista? Yo, he's killing this man. I never. Last time I seen a man get yoked up was in the hood. Like he got yoked up.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. I hate to run, but I got an early morning tomorrow. But I just want to say I appreciate y'all always being on here. Always, definitely got to do it again sometime. I got a couple. I got probably July and a little bit of August. I'll have some more free time, so I can definitely kick it with y'all.
Greatly
for sure.
Welcome anytime,
sure.
bro. Man,
Yeah.
I love y'all insight, bro. Cause real shit, bro. That's on anytime, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all just have knowledge on stuff like, man, I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching my entire life and I don't know everything. I'd be like, damn, man, like there's times I gotta just shut up and just listen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh damn, they put me on game. I didn't know about, like, you know what I'm saying? I was late to the CMLL. I was a little bit late to the ROH outside of like
Hey,
a small.
if you really want to know about CMLL, Dre, CMLL, AAA, go back and look at Jack Evans and Teddy Hart when they were in their wild.
Hey, my guy, Teddy.
We all like the reason we get a lot of 630s and stuff like that is Jack Evans and Teddy Hart when they were when they were in Mexico wrestling. Yeah. That's where a lot of that stuff was like really birthed. So, but I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be easy.
All right, let's shake.
Best dance in the world, but say, shout out to my guy. Man, this is a goodie, bro. This is a goodie. Feels a lot we probably missed. Naomi's still great. Oh, Naomi promo was amazing.
Naomi's tweets be hilarious, bro. She be holding her man down.
She the best online.
She's
the best. She's the best.
Been saying this for years. Other than this, the best Naomi run to me was the bad era. When it was Sasha Banks and Tamina. She is really a good heel. Not just saying everybody should be heel. She's really good at her job. She do old school tactics to make people boo her. You start loving her, she's like, nah, we ain't doing that. You're supposed to hate me. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I kind of hate how people OD on the using profanity. The spot of her when she said bitch was just so spot on. It was so spot on. Naomi is spot on. I told y'all. It's money in the bank. I told y'all. And she about to cash in on who? Tiffy. I told y'all. They are completing my story.
Does she have a malfunction wardrobe recently? Shout out to Tiffy's wardrobe malfunction. You know, I will be paying close attention to your matches going forward, Tiffany. I missed out. Hopefully, you could give us an encore. You know what I'm saying? In the future. Yo, this is nasty work. This is nasty work. Sasha Banks. I don't really care about this, but damn. Dayton, yo, you went from the guy who makes the outfits. The guy who makes the outfits and makes the pancit for the catering. You know what I'm saying? You went from that to Beast Mordos. Yo, I'm giving Beast Mordos a shout out to Beast Mordos. For one. Shout out for becoming a lawyer. But here's what's crazy. Yo, my man put the craziest power move. You went from jobber to main event the same week you date this girl. Like, damn, yo, you said who does Sasha Banks make? Who does Sasha make?
Oh, no. No.
Overnight. Overnight. He had no ties to that story or nothing. He stood out like a motherfucker. Yo, this is how crazy it was. That man ain't worked for that company for 14 years. They did not want him. She had to pull strings like, yo, you want me on the show? Not only am I taking your world title, but my man who you said can't be on the show, he on the show now in the main event. Damn. See what main event in a WrestleMania gets you? She would have been there, put that WrestleMania main event, and got everything she wanted, bro. I want Ultimo, and she chasing Ultimo Dragon for that 10 titles. It's not over till she get 10. She got 6.
Yo, no. It's
she
done.
got 6. It ain't over till she get 10.
The show, cause now he about to make me go gang on him. Because I don't care. At All In, I'm gonna tell you who gonna win. A storm is arising. AEW. Hold up. You don't think I'm seeing clearly. No. You don't think I'm seeing clearly. So let me talk to you. At All In, I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win. Tony Storm is coming for the W. You heard?
Mina gonna turn. Yo, that's not in Sasha's contract. That's not in the contract. You forget who the booker is. Tony gave up that right. Hey, it's like when you found out that Jon Moxley was the AEW World Champion while not under contract, and then told Tony Khan and CM Punk, I'm not losing tonight. Matter of fact, you're losing to me, and then I'll lose the belt to you afterwards, but only after I beat you first. Like, huh? Like, I think Moxley might have creative control too. Because who tells they boss that? With their biggest star at that time.
Oh, another hot take. Speaking of that, I'm calling it early. I can't believe I'm going to say it. But I think Heyman is definitely losing. I'm not going to hold you. I think he's going to lose that All In.
You think Hangman's going to lose that All In?
Yeah, I think that's when the story, which is nasty, this is what I'm telling you. People are going to be mad again, but it is what it is. The Young Bucks is going to be the reason why Heyman loses the title.
Young Bucks.
Yeah.
I can't even get Hulk for this, bro. Like, because y'all don't get reactions. So I can't even get angry because you don't evoke reactions from them. People are just done with them. It's so sad, bro. Like, damn. You need to just go away for a minute and come back with some luchador mask on and have a new identity. And people can be like, yo, they could wrestle. And you can be like, see, they was just hating on us, bro. Because it's really us under these masks. I told you these niggas just haters. Yeah, they need to do that. And then after a while, after they get popular with them under their new gimmick, then they take the mask off like, fuck y'all, it's us, nigga. See, y'all was just hating on us.
We ain't doing that. Shout out to all of y'all, the viewers, the supporters, the followers, the subscribers. Tony Storm's going to win at All In. This is the end. A shout out to Adrian from Suplex Dinner Club. Adrian, you want to tell them where they can find all your content and tell them that Tony Storm's winning at All In? No. Not my fault. Tell them where they can find you. Your mic is muted.
You're low. If not, yeah, you mute.
Nah, your mic is
you mute.
Shout out to intothebuilding.com.
Here we go.
Check us out. And let's go Mercedes Monet.
Talk. Thank you. Oh, thank you, man. Yo, see, that's why I love. That's why I love the different perspectives, man. Yo, one thing I will say though before I say my piece, Powerhouse Hobbs. I don't know if you was feeling some type of way because you didn't get like it was all Samoa Joe reaction, but bro, there was a sequence. Go back. They did a hot tag sequence where Joe did a combo, tags in Shibata, does a combo, tags in Hobbs. He does one move, like the most minuscule move, and then immediately tags right back out. I'm like, this is your first time in the matchup after being on that apron the entire match, watching everybody else wrestle for like 10, 15 minutes. You finally get a tag. You do one move and then tag back in Samoa Joe, who just tagged in Shibata after doing like 10 moves. And then he does another 10 moves. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, you're not going to get over just sitting on the rope. You reminded me of Ortiz right now. Like, do you just want to check? Do you just want to check?
We getting that check.
Like, man, crazy. Yo, shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all know where to find me at.
Who talking to?
Yeah, people.
Who he?
He killed me. Yo, man, the whole effing show, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Man, I gotta really clean up that YouTube because I had that for a long time, I think, just not under that name. And they migrated my old shit onto it, so I gotta scrub that shit off and then start to put new content on there. But greatly appreciate all the support, man. We're gonna do another My Comic Book over on Kick. Weekly comic books coming out, discussing everything about that. Also gonna be talking about anime, manga, everything coming out over there as well. So make sure to tune into that as well. And we got GM Mode Wars over on Twitch, man, where we do our cross collaboration on the game, man. Make sure to check that out as well.
Shout out to y'all, the viewers, the supporters. Shout out to Fupa! Batu, you already know what to do. I love y'all, thank y'all. You know what? The show wouldn't be out this show. Man, I ain't leaving y'all. Come on. You know. Steve Shoulders and all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Sit back and forever.
That's crazy, man. Now I think about that, that is crazy. That EO shit is.
Relax.
Relax.